MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Brian Shaw gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Comes set and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. McMahon's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Mike, you know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Trout stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Settling in now, Albert Pujols. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2, and the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
3-2 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 8, Justin.
So striding in, Justin Upton. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way to Upton. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Upton, or simply J-Up. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Pujols, the runner at first with 2 gone. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Andrew Heaney, I love this guy from the left side. Not afraid to throw strikes. Like a lot of lefties, inconsistency with the strike zone is the major problem. But if he's getting his breaking stuff over, look out. He can shut just about anybody down. Good, solid pitcher that's getting better with more experience.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Heaney. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Count still at 1-2. ground ball right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Bases are empty, one man out. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
The left fielder.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will wind up kicking off the wall near the 350 sign. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The third baseman.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One out and a runner on third. Now he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Fletcher. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Rockies 2 and the Angels nothing. Leading off the inning, Tommy La Stella, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One and one to Tommy La Stella. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dodd racing back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a stroll into second base.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Murphy has a play. 1 out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. La Stella leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now at the plate, number 48, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
0-1, here it comes. A ball and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Andrew Heaney. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Arenado is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. LaStella fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Stepping in, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 58.
Striding into the box, number 58. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Desmond, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ryan Shaw.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brian Shaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. Upton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. Rockies lead this one 2-0. Now at the plate, David Fletcher. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
He's set, and the pitch. Good pitch there on the inside, black, called the strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Albert now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Trout rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 1-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Pujols, the runner at second with 1 away. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton, and the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead. That one worth another look with our show track technology, and the number you look at here, most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. Here's Tommy LaStella now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Left side, but well foul. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Kyle Freeland is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 21, Kyle Freeland.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-2 Angels. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The right fielder, Charlie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And the 2-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Fletcher from the outfield grass. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Striding in, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, David Dahl, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And that's in there, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. One left for Colorado. They're down 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Number 48 will be next.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a
in now, number 48. Pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Andrew Heaney. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That's popped up. And that's a fair ball. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. 1-0 the count. Fletcher is off of first with 2 away. Not close. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout as they open it up to 6-2 now. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The first baseman, number 5.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 6-2 Angels. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Murphy sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's after it. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
In now, Brian McMahon, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. One 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Back up the middle, reined in. Simmons, oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first, a double play.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Desmond. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. On the ground to the right side. To his left, Fletcher. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Angels are out in front, 6-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off with the
ready for another shot now, Justin Upton. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Upton leads off second with nobody out. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. This one's down to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. One and two, here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
James
Your attention,
Pazos,
please.
a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on
Number
the hill.
47, James Pazos.
Cole Calhoun will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. The next 0-2. Way outside. 1 and 2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Rockies.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Number 58.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Here's Simmons at short. He's got it. Throw pulls right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box, James Pazos. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And the payoff pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder, David.
At the plate, David Dahl. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. Hard liner to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it 6-5 now.
The first baseman,
Hey,
number
with that
9.
base hit right there, that's his third run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his third RBI of the day.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and one. Murphy at third with two away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Taylor Cole trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Taylor Cole.
Ian Desmond will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Desmond swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Here's the 0-2. Fastball well outside. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line to the right side, but foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 5 innings complete, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Coming to the plate now, number 48, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Number 48.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Two-0 count. The pitch hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Taylor Cole.
Shohei Ohtani will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
17, Shohei Ohtani.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Just foul. Sent on the ground out to second. McMahon gathers it in, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
In now, David Fletcher. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Arenado's got it. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Noah Ramirez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
In now for Colorado, number 58. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 58.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Raimel Tapia come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Tapia.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Now this is out in front. Maybe tough to get to. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
No right field.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Or the guys laughing at you?
No, 100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Swing. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now an 8-6 game.
Even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
So coming to the plate, Trevor Story. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Digging in, David Dahl. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
What a well executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Blackman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Payoff pitch one more time. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in now, Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. Still only one out in the inning. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. Then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. The 1-1 home. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling, as this ought to be extra bases again. And the second run will score as well.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
In now, Ryan McMahon, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Counting 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
2 out here and a runner at second. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 10 and the Angels 6. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Number 54 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Rockies, number 54.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Strike taken up in the zone. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called. And that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Justin Upton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Runners on first with 1 down. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 home. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Two pitch is fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Lifted in the air out to center field. Desmond is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the third baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Standing in, Tommy LaStella. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Jake McGee will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes now. LaStella at second with 2 down. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Rockies 10 and the Angels 7. Justin Anderson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in, Ian Desmond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
From the stretch. In there, 0-1. And 1 count, and the pitch. Strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in now, number 58, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Hops this one up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
The batter, the pitcher, Jake.
Yonder Alonso will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. La Stella trying to get there, and he fouls this one off. One and one. None out, runners at first and second. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. That's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's the first pitch to him. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. Desmond scores. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Cannon Middleton is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Trevor Story will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
Ready for another chance? David Dahl. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 1-1. Ties him up inside with a good fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
In now, Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Alonso on third. Blackman over at second. Dahl at first. 1 gone. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Daniel Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Upton on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Digging in, Ryan McMahon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Trout looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to right center field as this lead got even wider.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box,
now
Ian Desmond.
The center fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. It's a swinging strike on the fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in once again, number 58. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And he lays off there 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 37 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Colorado. Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot. Number 37.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Blackman's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now this feels more like baseball in Denver. You get a look at our line score there. Lots of offense in this one as we play the 8th inning here at Coors. At the plate, number 48. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
a fastball here too low. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Two and one. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. McMahon fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Keenan Middleton.
Brian Goodwin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Brian Goodwin.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone up into the second deck. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Desmond is under it. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Rockies lead it 17-8. Ty Buttrey enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 31.
Into the box, Tony Walters, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charlie Blackmon. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He's set and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Buttrey stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a 4th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Here comes the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's the pitch, and he takes strike 2. The 0-2 pitch popped him up. Number 48 over to his left. 2 down.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
First offering on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Blackman, the runner at third. Story on at second with 2 down. And there's a base hit on the line. And the second run will score as well.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in 1 game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
So stepping in, Daniel Murphy, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Rockies are out in front, 19-8. Now batting, Mike Trout starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And Albert swings and misses. Good rip at the fastball, but it's 0-2. Fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Justin Upton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
2-1.
2 out, nobody on. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. The 3-1, and that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Done. Going back on it at the track. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
19-8 in this contest today. Colorado scored 19 times in this one. James Pazos pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.